All right, for our Explore today, we are going to be doing a Desmos activity. I know some of us have some issues with, having pulling up Desmos, whatever. If you're at home, you should be on a computer. You should be able to get to this. If you are not at home, you're sitting in the classroom, it should be on our phones. We should not have an issue here. So I'm going to do my best to make sure we can go through this because I really want you guys doing this Desmos activity. First thing I want you to do is to use this link, click on it, and you can join my Desmos class. Desmos has updated it to have a classroom feature. So all you got to do, this is me, you are joining my class. Once you join it, okay, then you're going to see some functions that are there that we've already done. So these were earlier in the unit. These were earlier in things that we've done. I don't even know why this one's here, but that may be just one I was assigned. But this one is the one that I just assigned to NC Math 3. So all of these are old stuff. That's what I will see. But when you join my class, you will see, hey, we've got this potato salad task. Now, there's two ways you can do it. Clicking on that will go straight to the one that I have assigned to you. And then you can click Start and begin that activity. Tell me who you are and click Go. And it should get in here. Log in with Google to get your credentials. Otherwise, it won't save. I've already done that, so it should save. So before going in, make sure you do log in with Google. The school Google account is the best because we can always backtrace that. Includes your school name, or in our case, the @Randolph. Otherwise, you will not save and will not receive credit. So please make sure that you're going through and doing that. I'll read the situation in a minute, but you can also click here to start the activity. When you click on it, it will say join the code. You can join, it goes to the same thing, okay? But when you first click, it goes to our classroom. Now, it says, who's ever been to a picnic where someone brought potato salad outside and felt like 1,000 degrees outside, right? Have you ever thought twice before eating it, or did you just go right in for it and eat it? So what we're going to do is explore a potato salad problem, and our goal is to figure out how long is too long for the potato salad to sit out in this particular context. So whenever it does feel like it's 134 degrees out. We're going to go through the Desmos activity. When you're done, I want you to submit a screenshot of your completed slide. You can either take a picture of it with your phone, submit it in that way, or you can just, depending on if you're on the phone or if you're on a computer, do the print screen and get it that way. So inside of our Desmos activity, you can see that there are 22 slides. I'd like for you to watch the news story.
Well, you've probably been grilling all day long. Maybe you still have some food sitting out from this afternoon. The question a lot of you may be asking is it safe to eat? Tonight, First Coast News' Lindsay Boach takes a look at just how long is too long when it comes to leaving your food out.
Either you're already done grilling or maybe you're lighting it up for round number 2. I've got some important numbers for you to remember this 4th of July. 2 and 4.
4 hours, but then you have to dispose of it. Leftovers at about 2 hours, you want to take them, package them up, and get them under refrigeration. You got to get them cold. Below 40 degrees is the mark for food safety.
Chef Tony Charbonnet says this goes for most foods, meats and vegetables. Things that have a mayonnaise base, like potato and egg salads, should be kept on ice while they're being served.
That helps prolong it outside, keeping that temperature down. So the 2 hour mark, I would take it off the ice and then put it in the refrigerator.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture says incidents of food poisoning surge during summer because harmful bacteria multiply faster when foods heat up in warm temperatures. Almost 2/3 of Americans don't use a food thermometer, and that can lead to undercooked food and could result in
food poisoning. That's the one of the biggest ones, and all the symptoms that come along with that: vomiting, diarrhea, and in some cases, it can lead to death.
The CDC estimates that 48 million Americans will get food poisoning this year. That's roughly 1 in 6 people, and that will result in 3,000 deaths. Reporting in Jacksonville, Lindsay Boach, First Coast News.
Love that shot at the end after that. So what we're basically doing is understanding that after 2 hours, we need to take that potato salad and put it on ice. 4 hours, if we let it go for 4 hours, it is good. It is bad. All right. So how are you feeling about outdoor picnic food at the moment? Maybe after you watch that, you're still happy, or maybe you're not happy. So use the gauge. Let me know how you're feeling. It can be like, I'm okay. Don't really care, but not great. Still on the negative side, on the positive side, whatever. So you can see you tell me about that. What types of food make you most worried about when it comes to their temperature? Type in what you think, share with the class. Then we go to the problem. So the problem again, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and Michael is very concerned about the potato salad on the picnic table at his nephew's 6th birthday party, recalling that the bacteria Randolph-Viococcus County-Aureus, which is serious GI problems, begins to grow in the food and make the mayonnaise at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. He noted that the temperature outside the refrigerator was set at 40 degrees when he took the potato salad at noon. Just to be safe, he placed the food thermometer in the potato salad to monitor its temperature every 5 minutes because, Michael, you're a weirdo. Not Michael Kidd, although maybe, and recorded below. But after 15 minutes, the battery died to the thermometer. Good thing he's been keeping track. He created the table, and we want to know what is the highest temperature the potato salad can reach in this context while sitting outside, and type your answer below. So when you're doing this, you're finding out how we're going from one to the next. So this is still exponentials. So notice what's happening. We're moving up each time. So what am I moving up by? The best way to do this is to take a calculator and to multiply. You can go into Desmos for this. I'll go to my scientific one. And so if I went from 40 to 45 in 5 minutes, and notice these are 5-minute increments, what we're going to do is say, what did I multiply by to get there? So we multiply by 1.125. So all of these are multiplying by 1.125. Now, what that means is that we're looking at the highest temperature. As soon as the mayonnaise gets to 80 degrees, we're no good. So how long will it take before it gets to 80 degrees? So there's two ways we can do this. We can continue to multiply. So we left off at, say, 53 point here, 53 point, what, 55, and we can multiply that by what we just got, 1.125, and then continue to take our results, and I'll just copy, paste for the sake of time, until we get to 80 degrees. And then we will assess how much time had passed. Now, these are all 15-minute increments. So it looks like we've done this 1, 2, 3, 4 more times to get to 85 degrees. So 4 more times being 4 more times 5, that's an extra 20 minutes. All right. So because an extra 20 minutes has gone by, now we can add that to the 15 that we had, and we're looking at 35 minutes. Okay. So what is the highest temperature in degrees the potato salad can reach in the context while sitting on the table outside? So 35 minutes have gone by, but right here, the highest temperature it's going to get, say, 76.24. So we'll write that in, right? 76.24, my work is there. Explain why, multiply by 1.125 each time to get, each time until the temp gets to 80 degrees. Until the temp gets to 80 degrees. That's just one of my ways of thinking. Moving on. So use the slider to place the highest possible temperature. Use the slider to place the highest temperature. So, we went all the way to 70 something. What did I say? 7, and I can always go back if I need to look. 76.24. So right around in there. Use the slider right above the dotted line at the highest degree potato salad can reach while it's sitting outside. Now we know that it can only get to 80 because after 80, then we have a problem. The green points on the graph represent the first 4 temperatures that we were keeping track of. And then we know we want it to be under 80 degrees. So we wanted to keep it under there. As soon as it's there, it's bad. Okay. So there you go. Sketching the graph, we would then continue to sketch our graph as we went forward. You can do that with this. So what do you think will happen as the temperature goes on? I think the bacteria is going to kind of go up. Just an idea. Now, that's not completely accurate because we know, I don't know exactly how long, something like that, but it'll go up at a more exponential rate as it is an exponential. And then we got like y equals mx plus b. We've got a quadratic function. We've got an exponential. So y equals mx plus b. You're going to sit here and play around with these functions until you can get something that maybe matches what we put from before. It's going to be the exponential. Does your graph include key features? So you're going to select which one you think includes the key features. Looking here, right? What is this? A mystery graph that fits the data. So you're looking, what's that plus 90 coming from? Respond to what you can see. Maybe I'll go back through and help you out here. But I would like